Krieg. I'm so glad that they teased an image of this dude's last DLC, and it was already leaked like a while ago. Or there was some speculation that that they are going to include Krieg into Borderlands 3 in some way, shape, or form. So it wasn't totally how I expected it, because it was originally going to be in the campaign, the main story campaign, but they decided there is some leaked audio about that him and Maya has some talk during the campaign, but they just scrapped the idea and like, hey, let's just make this man into a DLC. So that's what they did. So yeah, the art that they put out looks really, really amazing, and I already found the meaning behind it, because everybody knows about Krieg. He's a psycho. He's basically an insane guy who will literally kill anybody with his buzzsaw axe, and literally wants to ride you like a meat bicycle that he really wants to find and ride so badly. And for this art that shows, again, incredible art, because it shows two sides of Krieg. Because if people don't know the whole story about Krieg, that he used to be a sane person until he became insane. There's a lot of theories that he is Tina's dad, or that he was part of the whole Iridian experimentation back in Borderlands 2. There's some audio files before you go kill Mordecai's bird Bloodwing. But yeah, there are some theories along the lines of like Krieg being Tina's dad, but everyone knows before he was a psycho, he was the same person. Now that he has a voice in his head that sometimes talks to him, and there is some echoes in the one section where you go in Borderlands 3 when you go find Tennis's laboratory and everything, the mine shaft and everything, Minecraft, lol. There's some, if you guys explore a little bit more, like cover the whole area and everything, the whole area blue, there is some echoes between Krieg and his sane self. He has a conversation with himself. And what this image is really telling me, it's like, I'm pretty sure the red and the orange is basically his chaotic side, his insane psychopath, and then the blue and the greenish side is just basically his sane self. They're literally two minds that are I guess, they're literally two minds that are literally sharing one body. But Krieg can he almost can say a full sentence like a normal human being, but he just ends up saying something stupid or ridiculous, while he and his insane self, or something like that, are trying to, work together in a way to, make sure that people don't fear him, then that he can, one day talk or be like a normal human being. But, until that day comes, that's kind of impossible. But there is some, again, audio footage, audio in that certain mission that he talks to himself, and you get to hear what he sounds like when he doesn't scream about bicycle meat and everything. And I think on this DLC that we're gonna either go some sort of an adventure with him, or we're going to Pandora, or somewhere along those lines, because Krieg, he could really be anywhere right now. He used to be a formal wall hunter, everybody knows this. He falls in love with Maya, was really cute. How an indirect person can fall in love with someone who could be direct, and it's just like, wow. It's just, love is everywhere. But it's either that you're going to journey through Krieg physically, or there's another theory and speculation coming around that we are going to journey inside of his mind. And if that happens, we can, see a lot about his past, who he was before, how he became the psycho now, and, where his adventures was. Because they did show, and back in Borderlands 2, a cutscene, everything of him being a psycho, and then him meeting Maya for the first time. We could go through his memories and journeys to who he was and everything, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna do that. If they're not gonna do that, then I don't know what the whole story or plot would be. The plot, it would be I don't know, like Krieg is dying or something, or an illness or something, or like we need to go journey through his brain or something, or his head, or his whole imagination. I don't know pretty much exactly, but I feel like it has to do along the lines of going inside of his head and just doing something to make sure he's okay. Maybe something's happened to him physically. In order to do that, you need to journey through his body and through his subconscious and everything. And, from that, we can see, like I said earlier, who he was, how he is now, or we can meet the sane version of himself in his subconscious and everything. So I don't know, the plot could be pretty much endless, but I'm pretty sure it has the revolve around of we're gonna journey like through his past and everything, one way, shape, or form. If it's gonna be through his head and for him to start remembering, maybe at the end of the whole story and everything, however they're gonna do this, maybe at the end he'll become a sane person again and not be this insane psycho or anything. I really don't know of how they're going to take this. I just hope that they make the plot really well, and I really want to see how Krieg turns out at the end, because I really want to know. Everybody wants to know his past, and everybody wants to know how he's going to be now after, if we're going to do something to make him sane again. So yeah, leave your guys' theories or anything down below in the comment section. I hurt my foot again, ow. But yeah, let me know all that, your thoughts and everything. I would love to read them. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sendigos239, and I hope you all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is, and I'll see you all, love you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next one. Peace.